The woman had spent all her time focusing on her career and had let her youth slip away. As a result, even though she was nearly 40, she had never been in a relationship. In order to find someone who wasn't materialistic before menopause arrived, she came up with a bizarre idea. She would pretend to be a beggar to test people's hearts. Whoever was willing to help a beggar would be worthy of becoming her boyfriend. A delivery driver passing by saw how pitiful she looked, so he gave her $10 out of kindness. The woman's eyes immediately lit up. She felt that this man might be the true soulmate she had been waiting for all along. So she quickly stepped forward, grabbed his arm, and continued testing him. With a pitiful expression, she said she didn't have enough money to get home and asked if he could give her a little more. The man asked how much she needed, and the woman said $100. The man felt it was a bit much, but seeing how pitiful she looked, he softened and handed over the only $100 he had on him. The woman took the money and said seriously that she wouldn't take his money for nothing. If he ever needed help, he could just ask. But just then, his mother suddenly called. It turned out that the man had previously bragged to his mother that he had a CEO girlfriend. Today was his mother's 60th birthday, and she demanded that he bring his future daughter-in-law home for her to meet. Man's head started spinning. He had long been disgusted with his materialistic ex. Just as he didn't know what to do, he suddenly remembered that the beggar and he asked if she could pretend to be his girlfriend and go home with him to deal with his mother. So she agreed without hesitation. After that, he took her home on a tractor. To prevent her from giving herself away, the man instructed her along the way to claim that she was a female CEO worth hundreds of billions and that she was skilled at farm work like slaughtering pigs and sheep. When his mother saw that her son had brought a girlfriend back, she was so happy she couldn't stop smiling and immediately rushed over to ask all kinds of questions. Just then, the man's first love also appeared. She arrived with a $50,000 cash gift and even presented a brand new car, acting extremely arrogant. But when she saw the woman standing beside the man, she immediately sneered and demanded to know who she was. The mother proudly introduced her as her son's girlfriend, a well-known big boss in the city. The first love looked utterly disdainful when she heard that. She claimed she dealt with bosses in the city every day and had never heard of such a young female boss. She also said she had attended many corporate conferences and had never once seen this woman appear at any of them, so she mocked her, saying her company must be too small to even receive invitations. Just as she was about to continue making trouble, a group of fierce-looking men suddenly barged into the courtyard. They said a company had taken a liking to the man's ancestral home and planned to demolish it to build a public cemetery. The project, they said, was in cooperation with the Sioux group. The mother knew very well that their family could never afford to offend the Sioux group, so she begged her son's first love to help put in a good word, claimed she was the general manager of a Sioux group branch, asking the thugs to give her some face and discuss the matter another day. But her influence clearly meant nothing. Seeing that the family had no intention of leaving, the thugs ordered their men to prepare to forcibly demolish the house. Just when everyone was feeling hopeless, the woman suddenly shouted for them to stop and declared that she was the chairman of the Sioux group. If they didn't want to continue cooperating, they should get lost immediately. Hearing this, the men froze in shock. At that moment, the man's first love stepped forward to expose her. She said the chairman of the Sioux group was the richest person around. Someone like that would never fall for a poor guy like him, so she advised the woman not to keep pretending. Hearing this, the woman stopped explaining. She stopped explaining, took out her phone, and dialed the number.
Twist.
In a cold voice she said, "Who gave you the nerve to tear down my future mother-in-law's house?"